And we go ahead and
Game
talk
on the
about it.
line. Who would take the last shot?
Me. That's a dumb question. Me.
What up? What up? What's happening? Channel 6 Podcast. Free Agency Madness. Got my boy Polo Smith 81.
What's up, y'all?
Eventually, Tecmo CEO, Mr. Harrison. Maybe Zero Cool Isaac get on. We'll see. But for now, it's been so many moves these past 2 days. We was gonna take a break and come back after the fourth. We had to jump back on. It's just too much stuff going on, so we had to discuss. But before we went live, we was talking about for example, we was talking about DeAndre Ayton. Uh,
Yeah. Well, I see it like this, Gore. The Lakers better throw all the money they can at DeAndre Ayton because it don't look like they're gonna get anybody. Because they did draft a center. They probably should have drafted one. Now
mm-hmm.
you looking at scraps. Cause really, how can I put this? They done played this playbook before. Cause I saw yesterday where they talking about they trying to save the money for next year to get another superstar. Look, don't make no sense, right? It
Yeah,
makes sense, but it don't make no sense. We done heard this before. We
yeah,
heard this when we heard this at the end of Kobe reign. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm just going to tell you, they ain't, they ain't finna get nobody. They probably gonna bring back Jackson Hayes. That's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah. And you would think for the sake to appease Luca doesn't have to sign anything until next off season.
Yeah,
If he
yeah,
signs anything at all.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if anything, you need to be trying to get in win now mode now.
Well,
Because he
well,
could walk. He could walk next.
yeah, he could next walk next offseason. But I'm gonna tell you why I think he gonna resign, and I think they already done talked about it. This is just me. I think the new owner, your boy from the Dodgers, I'm pretty sure they done talked to Luca and his representative.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I know he got an agent, but I think his father do a lot of business work too. And I think they already done got an agreement. Hey, we finna get this nigga out of the way. We finna get LeBron out of the way, and this finna be your team. That was happening. That's what Rich Paul and LeBron was trying to cut it off.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and get our money now because they trying to move us out the way. Okay, look, dog. If you want to go, you shouldn't have opted in. That's what I
Yeah.
look at. Because I believe the rumors. I believe the end goal is to get the Dallas. A lot of people trying to say Golden State. Golden State ain't the end goal. The end goal is to get the Dallas. I think he want to play with.
I
He
believe it.
already he already done been coached by Jason Kidd. Uh, Anthony Davis there. Dallas still ain't far from Arizona because they want to be close to Bryce. And all that made too much sense.
Mm-hmm.
It made too much sense. So I
Yeah.
think that's what the goal. He really probably what he trying to do to me too. Him and Rich Paul, they wanted to try that slick stuff. They trying to he gonna mess himself up for owning a team. That's what he finna do because they were trying to. I think they trying to get the Lakers to buy him out. That's what I think the end goal is. If you can't trade
Yeah.
him, buy me out. That's what I think. Because the dude ain't never opted in his contract his whole career. Now all of a sudden, oh, I'm a opt in. So I think the Lakers,
Yeah. You're right.
be honest, to be honest, I think the Lakers. doing the right thing. I won't put no pieces around in me. You know, like I said, I think they already got agreement with Luca. We gonna build a team around you, but we gotta get rid of him first. That's what I think going on. Because you notice when he out there in this deal, the Lakers didn't even put out a press
You know
release.
what's so funny about all these? Go ahead.
Now, they usually put
Go
out a
ahead.
press. They usually put out a press release or Facebook or Twitter post or something. Hey, LeBron James is opted in. Lakers ain't put out nothing
Yeah, it was
yet.
just a regular ESPN alert. But the
Yeah,
Lakers themselves didn't put nothing out.
they ain't put nothing out. They ain't put nothing. That's why I say,
You,
man, I think he gone.
you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny about all these LeBron rumors about him going to Dallas and going to this team or that team? I ain't heard nothing about Bronny going with him. It's
No,
like this man for the jump off. It's like this man for the jump out the plane or jump off the boat and leave Bronny fending for himself, dog.
dog. He do that, Bronny
That's
gonna get
crazy.
cut. He do that, Bronny gonna get cut. He do that, Bronny gonna
Well,
get
what,
cut. He gonna get
when you look at it, when you look at it, if Bronny do get cut, that money he getting from the league, right?
What's that? I think so. Yeah, yeah. It's guaranteed. So, I mean, that's a good way to think
So if he
about it.
get cut, he still in the Lakers. He'll
Yeah,
probably just get on wherever LeBron play,
yeah,
and
yeah,
somebody gonna get screwed out of out of a roster spot in Dallas.
yeah,
But
yeah.
hopefully, I would think Dallas would go for that foolishness, especially if they
Well,
trying to win. And
I'm a
with the
throw a
roster
wide.
they got, you ain't letting nobody go.
Well, nah. Hold on. I'm finna hit you with something. I'm gonna tell you what I think
Mhm.
could happen. Cause I don't care if LeBron get bought out or whatever. You ain't got enough money for all of them. What's probably gonna end up happening? Which one of them old dudes is spendable? It'll be Clay Thompson.
Mm,
I would think because he can't stay on the court.
they try to and they actually try to and they put Clay Thompson Clay excuse me they put Clay Thompson on the trading block this past season too.
That's what I'm
They tried to
saying,
trade him,
man.
nothing happened.
And let me tell you
It's
something.
possible. Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I read it
Yeah,
back in about
didn't they offer him up to the Lakers?
they might have did. I will tell you this. I know I read probably about a month and a half ago. He wasn't happy in Dallas. You know, so he was kind of saying like he should have stayed in Golden State, which everybody said that you should have just took the money they were gonna
He
give
never
you.
really wanted to leave.
No, he didn't want to leave. He just
He
got
never really
mad.
wanted to leave.
Yeah, he was just like a little kid, get mad when the parents say, no, we ain't finna do that.
Yeah.
And he got mad and did. Cause
Yeah.
if you really cause you really think about it,
And it kind of go both ways. He showed they showed him. Go ahead.
cause
Go ahead.
like that Dallas was a good option. Do not get me wrong. But it was some better. Like to me, he should have went to if he was gonna leave, he should have went to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Young team, you know what I'm saying? They need the shooting. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? I felt like that was a better fit to me,
Easier conference.
you know, because then,
Easier conference.
mm-hmm, hmm no state income. Well, Dallas ain't got no state income tax, but no state income tax. Shoot, man, he should. I felt like that's where he should have went. But I mean, if they're gonna make one expendable, I think it'll be Clay. That's who I think it'll be.
Yeah, but you ain't cutting or trading Clay Thompson to free up a spot for Bronny James though.
Not for Barney. I'm talking about for LeBron. I'm talking about
Yeah,
for
yeah,
LeBron.
yeah.
Yeah. No, heck no. Heck no. He better hope he don't get destroyed in that summer league game if he's still on the team.
Yeah. Might just send a text. He finna log in.
hmm You
Um. mhm.
you seen them college football you seen they dropping them ratings today. The college football game ratings.
Talking about for the
For
teams or for the players.
for the team for the players, they put out for the teams like the top 25. Then they put like for the team every school. Cause I follow a couple of schools. They tweeted out who was the highest rated players, like the three highest rated players on their team, pretty much.
You opened up that 2K tweet that I put in the group chat, didn't you?
Yeah. I read something about ain't 2K finna make the college basketball game, right? Two, they gonna make it two, right? Are they
Yeah.
trying to get okay.
I trust, and guess what? This is the discussion, and I wish, because see the thing about my job, they got this thing that we really, and Hyundai more than likely, I'm assuming, probably got the same thing too. They
hmm
really don't want you recording on their property
hmm
because they don't want you telling company secrets
Yep. We can't even have our phone on the line. Yep.
or whatever. But anyway, I wanted to record the discussion for this simple fact. I don't understand why people are getting that excited about EA dropping a college basketball game for the simple fact that y'all didn't have that much faith in an NBA basketball game.
Right. That's totally
So
right.
if y'all ain't got that much faith in an NBA basketball game, what make you think they're gonna get the college game right? I'd have more faith in 2K putting out a good college basketball game, because this is the game that we've been playing for the
Yeah.
past 15 years.
Yeah. Now I will say this. That last college game they put out, that last one they put out in 14, that was the one with Blake Griffin on the front, right? That was the
Yeah,
last one, right? Okay.
yeah,
I will say that game, because I played it, I think I had that game. I did like some of the stuff they had better than the college 2K. Like the arenas were at that time, I think 2K didn't have the rights to everybody arena. So the arenas was accurate. The little shot meter, the meter thing, the crowd meter, that was pretty accurate. Now if they can improve on that and make it, just make the game exciting, man. People will play. You know what I'm saying? But I like you, go. I got more faith in 2K. But the only reason I say 2K probably losing a little bit of steam. I
hmm
heard a lot of people. I heard a lot of people complaining about 2K this year. Heck, I bought the game and didn't even hardly play it. So
same here. And they complaining about 2K as a whole, the basketball and the WWE,
man,
because basically the WWE 2K game is pretty much, because they let the basketball people develop the game pretty
mm,
much, along with the wrestling people. That's
hmm
why you got, just like how you got the playground in NBA 2K, they got the playground in WWE.
yeah, talking about the island or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Same thing. Now they got the stores and all that, same thing or whatever. But a lot of people complaining
Mhm.
about it, ain't feeling it. But the EA ain't made a actual basketball game for the console since
Ooh,
in
boy.
2015.
The last one had Joel Embiid on the cover. That last
That was
one I remember.
I think like 2015.
So
Now they've been making some NBA lives for like the phones and shit, but like for an actual
yeah,
console,
right.
they ain't been making no
Well,
game. So
one thing about it, if it's gonna be like college football, they finna start from scratch. That's one thing for sure.
yeah,
They're
because they
gonna have
said 2028 at the earliest, right? If when it do come out, right?
yeah, yeah. That's why when you put that tweet out, I was like, yeah, if I no give it a reading, you know who gonna end up being on the cover, depending on how long he stay in school.
Mm-hmm.
It gonna be Melo's son. It gonna be Cayenne.
Well,
I can. Oh y'all, hold on, y'all. We're gonna see is Mr. Marcus get back on here in a minute. But man, I want to know, fans, how y'all feeling about this NBA free agency? Like who y'all think the big winners are? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's the Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic in the East. And I think in the West, it's the Houston Rockets and the Thunder still gonna be there, and probably the Nuggets. So we'll see. Oh, you was out. I was just trying to talk, see if
so
anybody
Miles,
want to
your
comment.
screen didn't log out.
Nah, I'm still on.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so
okay,
I was
okay.
just talking.
I
I was
showed.
talking.
Yeah, my.
I, I was talking to the people. It was all good.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I just making sure.
yeah. I was good. I was good. But I'm
Okay.
with you. I'm with you on the EA thing, man. I just got to see it because we ain't see EA done. But one thing about EA that they do got a little bit more advantage than 2K is they got all the naming rights. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, if you're gonna play, I don't know. Let me just okay, a neutral site game on the game on college basketball. I mean, they got the rights in Madison Square Garden. You know, 2K don't. I mean, so that's just one thing. And then I heard in college football 26, they must have got all the stadium rights now because they said when you play neutral site games, they're gonna be in the actual stadium unless like say like last year when Georgia Tech played overseas or whatever. Georgia
Mm-hmm.
Tech played Florida State. They ain't have that stadium, but I think this year do that, you're gonna have that stadium or whatever. So we'll
Damn, I was
see.
all the way wrong. The last game that came out was that game, the one with MB. That was NBA Live 19,
Damn,
and
that
they
was
came.
19.
Yeah, it came out September 7th, 2018 for PS4 and Xbox One.
Damn, ain't nobody played. That's a damn shame.
Because the last one I remember was the one with Kyrie.
Man,
The
I'm trying to remember the
last one I
last one.
remember.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the last NBA live I remember playing. T Mac was on the game. That's how
The
far
last
back I
one
am.
I remember actually buying was the one with Gilbert Arenas. That's the Live '08. That's the last one I actually remember
Okay,
buying.
okay.
And I bought that. And hell, I bought that bitch on damn Nintendo Wii. I ain't even buy that bitch for my Xbox. I bought that for my Wii. I think that's
Yeah,
the first game. And the only reason I remember that game because that's the first game I think
Mhm.
Shanaria was about 4. She about
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
Man.
You the baby, yeah.
That's the first game. That's the first video game we played together.
Oh yeah, man. And then now I think about it, the last college game I played, college basketball on 2K, was the one with Greg Odom on the cup.
Shoot, I can take a hell. I think
And
last
that's the
2K
last one.
basketball.
I wanna say that's the last one for 2K. Yeah, I wanna say.
Hell, last 2K basketball I had was the one with Marvin Williams on the front.
Ooh, yeah. You going
That was
back.
probably like the first or the second game.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was the one that cost like $25.
Dog, you know, if somebody me and you both know, I'm not gonna say their name on here, that still play that game with Greg Odom on the cup. Like they still got a
Like right
dynasty
now.
going right now. They still got a dynasty. Well, put it like this. Last time I seen them and talked to them, yeah, I still play it. They still got a dynasty going and everything. Like they got a dynasty with the University of Florida. See, I ain't gonna say their name because we know 'em. I have to tell y'all there.
And it's the University of Florida.
University of Florida. Who me and you know, we don't work with them. Love the University of Florida.
And
Nah, it ain't him. Nah,
oh, it ain't.
nah. Caucasian.
Well, I'm all the way lost here.
Yeah. I'm talking about love. They love put it like this. Him and that person you talk about the University of Florida every day at work.
No,
We
that
at
means
work.
they got to be playing that on the PS2.
Yeah, no.
They got a
Yeah.
PS2 that still work.
I want to say it was PS3. He said he playing it on. I want to say. What I want to say he told me. Look, I gave you the here's who it was. They love the University of Florida. Used to talk to Ed every day at work about the University of Florida.
Did they go to Florida?
They used to live in Florida, but they moved when the job moved to Georgia.
Did they grows?
Oh, I
I think
said
Miles
when
froze.
I froze.
Not no more. Okay,
Okay.
you not no more. Okay, you back
Okay.
now. You back now.
They moved here. They moved here when all four moved them to
Red,
Georgia.
red.
No, I said Caucasian now. You
Caucasian.
close. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Jay?
Yep, exactly what I'm talking about. Jay still
Oh
playing.
yeah. I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he probably, and somebody like him, he probably went to one of them vintage game shops and probably paid $600 for a new PS2 just to make sure he still got one running.
Yeah, man. Cause I was like, man, you ain't got no other day. He said, yeah, I still got my dynasty going. I was like, what? I was like, oh Lord. I would understand if he was on a PC and had a mod or something, but
Yeah.
nah, he playing PlayStation. I was like, oh Lord. You didn't tell me you still use a memory card.
And, what up, mate?
What up, Mike?
What the business is.
What going on?
What up?
What happening?
And who was on the cover of that game?
Greg Odom. Greg Odom. I think that's the last one 2K put out. I had Greg Odom on the cover.
Goodness gracious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's still playing the dynasty, and he's still playing the
Today, right now.
boy. I bet you he'll croak over and die if something happened to that damn game.
Yep.
He's been playing that bitch this long.
Yep.
Goodness
What
gracious.
what did I miss?
We talked about LeBron. We talked about Miles Turner. We talked about Dame. We talked about the new college
2K coming out.
basketball and the 2K with that. Them know we were talking about the old college basketball EA and the old 2K college basketball games, and that's how we got on with the one with Greg Oden on the
Speaking of the
cover.
college basketball game, I mean, I heard they said they was going to add like a dynasty mode or something on that. Is that true?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was on the old one. That was on the old.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's what we was talking about when you first logged on. That's what he was saying. Our old coworker, he's still playing the dynasty mode on the old game today.
Right.
He
Right
still
now,
got it going
Hmm.
on his PS3.
Okay,
hmm
that's what's up.
I just wanna, you know, I think it's gonna be a good battle between them and 2K, EA and 2K. Cause like I said, 2K got some of the naming rights, but it's gonna be like I think gonna end up being like how FIFA was with like I told you about the other soccer game come out. They're gonna be fighting for naming rights. And that can hurt a lot of stuff too. Like I know like on EAFC, like okay, EA got the rights to the Italian league, right? But they don't have the rights to every team in the Italian league because their rights go to the other gaming company. So that's something they're gonna have to try to avoid being in no kind of battles. You
So
know what I'm
time we
saying?
lost. So time we started the show, Eric Gordon went back to the Sixers.
Yeah, I seen that. He had to decline to play. He did something LeBron should have did. He declined the player option and they gave him another 1 year deal. That's all they
He
did.
need to retire, man. Why don't he retire?
Man, I don't know. I thought he was going to retire when he opted out. I was like, oh Lord. He ain't gonna play that much, dog. They got too
He,
many rings. Nah.
yeah, he gonna be. I guess he gonna be the Udonis on the bench.
Yeah,
It might
probably.
be.
Probably.
What he got to offer?
Udonis, but with no attitude though.
With no attitude.
Yeah,
Shoot, I don't even think Andre Drummond gonna get that much PT this year for them. Because I think everybody underrating old boy, man, from Auburn. They underrating him bad.
Who that light skinned guy?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boone or whatever. Dude was the player to get the SEC.
Hmm.
SEC was the best conference. And let me tell you what they saying about him. He too old. At 26, you too old. Then they saying he too slow and all this type of stuff. I'm like, man, come on, man. It's,
They got a nitpick somewhere, man.
yeah, man.
Uh, Damian Lillard.
Go ahead.
Damian Lillard.
Go ahead.
We didn't talk about that, but we're gonna get back to that in a second because I'm finna bring up the Pacers again. But we have been talking about that. We're gonna get your thoughts about that on the second.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he didn't play at all or he got hurt. I see why they didn't I understand why they didn't put up that much of a fight with Miles Turner leaving. So this whole time, James Wiseman been on the Pacers.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles in the first game of the season. I watched. He had tore his Achilles when they played the Pistons the first game of the season.
I had no fucking clue. I thought
Yeah.
I thought he was out the damn league.
Nah. He tore it. Nah.
So he gonna be so hell. So he should I'm assuming be ready or close to ready.
Yeah, he tore it at the beginning of the year, so he should be. As soon as the year starts, he should be good to go. Right after training camp.
Yeah, plenty of rest, man. Plenty of rest.
Yeah. So damn. Yeah, I thought once he was done with the Pistons, he was back in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Doing nothing.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this though. I think you hit it on the head though. I think they get DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, because now, like I said, when he tried to go 2-3 years ago, the Suns matched his contract, so he couldn't. So he had to go back to the Suns. So now, if I had a
Mm-hmm.
choice between going right today, going to the Pacers, or going to the Lakers, I go to the Pacers.
Me
So,
too.
so if I'm
Me
him,
too.
I'd go to the Pacers.
And then how bad they dogging him out too. Dog, I know y'all heard that on Get Up this morning. I think it was this morning
I
before we
hear.
left.
I was at work, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I heard
man,
something.
man, they
I
dogging him out. They talking about how I guess when he was in Portland, I guess he was late to practice and late to games and all this type of stuff. No,
Yeah, same
I'm gonna
problem
act
he
like
had in Phoenix.
I don't care if I really don't want to be in Portland either. You know what I'm saying? So, because he never really wanted to go there.
mm,
So I ain't surprised he was acting like that. But they trying to, man, I ain't gonna lie. It sounded like they were trying to blackball the man the way Kendrick Perkins talking about it. And then
Yeah,
then on Gil's Arena, they was like, oh yeah, he need to step up and get himself together and all this stuff. He got 1 foot out the league. I'm like, all y'all jokers got some nerve to talk.
but today, but check this out. That's what they were saying yesterday. But today, boy, they when I say they was on his dick like in a strip club when they thought he might go to the Lakers,
who
because you know
Aiton?
that's a pro Lakers,
Yeah.
because you know that's a pro Lakers show.
Right, right,
I ain't-
right, right,
All of
right.
them
Oh
except
yeah.
Rashad McCants is
Yeah.
Laker fans except Rashad.
Yep.
I
Yep.
seen my Spurs in that mix, man. Did y'all see that as well?
Nah, I haven't seen
Yep,
that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
yep,
I seen that.
Mm.
I ain't saying it's gonna
yep.
happen, but I just
I,
seen a
Let me
I
couple
put it
of
can.
this
pictures
way:
and a
if he want a easy degree of difficulty, even though that's an oxymoron, what I just said, he- I would go to the Spurs, but the Spurs ain't what he ain't what the Spurs need.
Right.
The Spurs need this is what the Spurs need. The Spurs need what's that big Samoan boy dude name? Uh y'all know his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Used to play for the
Samoan.
Thunder.
Oh,
Yeah.
you talking about old boy with the Rockets. You talking about you know what you talking about, my golly. Got the
You talking about
mustache.
you talking about
Got the mu-
here lefty?
he talking about
Talking about
dang it.
he a left hander, right?
I don't know if he a left hander. Look like Aquaman, man. What is his name? God,
Oh, Steven Adams.
Steven
Yeah.
Adams. That's who he talking about. Steven Adams. Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay,
the
okay.
Spurs need a big bruiser on that team uh, because Wimby ain't gonna be that bruiser.
Mm-mm.
They need a Steven Adams, Brooke Lopez type big man on that team to make up for what Wimby ain't gonna be. They need a Steven Adams
Mm-hmm.
or Brooke Lopez type big man
I
on
would
that team.
love.
DeAndre Ayton
I would
ain't
actually
that.
love Brooke. I would actually love Brooke Lopez. He'll fit that system.
Well,
It ain't
he
gonna
already.
happen. It ain't gonna happen. But I know
He
he'll
just
fit
signed
that
somewhere, did
system to a
Yeah, he
T.
signed with the Clippers. He signed with the
he? Yeah.
Clippers.
God dang.
Dog, you heard? Did you hear what he said? Why he didn't sign with the Lakers? He was finna go back to the Lakers. He said the reason he didn't sign with the Lakers because he didn't know what LeBron was gonna do. So
Mm,
basically, that's why he didn't sign with the Lakers. And see, he from LA, so him signing with the Clippers, it really wasn't no surprise.
close enough.
Mm-hmm. Still in the same city.
Yeah,
So
and better team. So shit, that's I mean, it's a win. It's a win-win.
yeah, yeah. Man, I told the people a few minutes ago, man. I know what the Lakers trying to do. They they basically they telling LeBron, hey man, you can go. You can go. I mean, that's what they tell you. Hey, go ahead and go, brother. Look, we done everything. Look, when he upset because somebody came to me yesterday. He was like, they LeBron the buses didn't show. Jeannie Buss ain't show no loyalty to LeBron because she sold the team. I was like, dog, that's 10. I said, dog, that's $10 billion. I was like, dog. I
Oh,
was like,
they said that's so much money that every bus kid is gonna get $1.5 billion a piece. Is walking away with 1.5 a piece. A
dog,
piece. They don't owe LeBron shit.
they don't owe him nothing. First of all, they showed LeBron they was done with him when they got Luka.
Dog,
You
the
know,
buses got enough money. They got enough money to go buy another NBA team and start running. They got enough
yeah,
money to go buy another NBA team and start this bitch right back over again.
yep,
Yeah, they
And
wanted
still
to.
have money left over
yep.
because you only need $4 billion to start an NBA franchise,
hmm hmm And like, and
according
like,
to Adam Silver.
and
You
like
only
I
need four
told,
billion dollars.
Mm.
and like I told Marcus, pretty much what's finna happen, what's going on. They done told, I believe the new owner, buddy that owned the Dodgers, they done talked to Luca and his representative. Luca gonna get his money. Luca gonna get paid. They basically gonna say, hey, we got to get rid of this Joker first. That's basically what's going on. So LeBron, he's starting to realize that, oh, bump it, I'm finna opt in and get my money. And then now you butt hurt, so you finna try to force them to buy you out. That's what he's trying to do. He trying to force them to buy him out, and he trying to get to Dallas. That way, all this about going back to
God,
Cleveland, he
always
ain't
trying
going
to,
back. No, he
always
ain't
trying to
going no
damn
Cleveland.
stack teams, man. I can't stand that cat, huh?
And he be stacking teams like that's what I was telling
God
somebody the
damn.
other day. The other day, he was trying to tell me Michael Jordan wasn't the GOAT. I got in an argument with him the other day. He was like,
I'm
he'll
glad I
come.
wasn't. I'm glad I
Oh
wasn't
man,
there.
yeah. He said he'll come on the show. He'll come on the show. It's my uncle-in-law.
Well,
He
hey, well,
eh,
tell him
Please
he better be
bring
prepared.
him, bring him on.
He
yeah,
better tell him, tell
Bring him
him
on.
be
oh
prepared for what's
oh
coming.
I tried to tell him. He was like, LeBron still doing it at this age. Yeah, yeah, man.
He
That
better be
that done,
prepared.
man, that done was crazy. I was like, dude, I was like, ain't no way LeBron touching Mike, man. That's
He can't even touch the Black Mamba, man. Much less trying
I
to.
know it.
Uh,
This is if I'm Dallas, I don't know exactly what Los Angeles would ask for in a trade. Would you really want to trade away a whole bunch of stuff to
Mm,
get LeBron
no,
for what's going to probably be 1 year? Because LeBron
no.
either gonna retire or move on after a year, and you never know. LeBron might have might tear his groin
Yep,
3 months into the season
yep.
or break
I
his
agree
foot.
with that too. I agree with that too.
You never know. You never know. He-
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Huh.
Achilles. Look at all these Achilles injuries
Yep.
by young men in the league.
Yep.
And LeBron wearing that same low top shoe just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So he a ticking time bomb just like the rest of these other players wearing that same type shoe.
Yep.
So man, I don't
Man,
know.
I just ain't. I just shoot. You know
You
my
notice
stance.
how I'm gonna say something else. Shout out to the GOAT, MJ. You notice only one Jordan player out of all these injuries is hurt, and the rest of them is whatever. But it's only one Jordan player, and he wearing a low top. But the rest of them it ain't.
Somebody
He
Jason
wearing
Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum. Cause Tyrese, he with Puma. Yeah, I think he
Mhm.
just signed
Yep.
with Puma. Yeah.
he got his own signature shoe, don't he?
Who that?
Ty.
Nah,
I don't know
he just
yet.
got the only
He just got the
signature.
Puma deal.
Yeah, the only person with a signature shoe with Puma right now is Melo and yeah, I want to say hell, Flage. That's what's so funny. And
Yeah,
she ain't even throw yet.
yeah. I think that is it. Uh-huh.
And she got a signature shoe and can't even wear her shoe on the court because LSU is a Nike school, so
Yep.
she has to wear Nikes on the court, but wear the Nike logo covered up
Mm-hmm.
because she got a Puma deal.
Yep.
Because LSU is a Nike school.
Yep.
Same thing with Cooper Flag. With Cooper Flag played at Duke because he signed a New Balance. When he wore the Nike shoes on the court, he wore the Nike sign covered up because he signed with New Balance. That's how they
Yep.
do it. Tom Brady did the same thing in the NFL with Under Armour. He wore Nike shoes on the field, but he wore the logo covered up.
Oh, good thing you mentioned that. So, is Under Armour gonna be the jerseys for NFL this year?
Nah, they extended with Nike. They extended that
with
contract.
Nike.
They announced that last year.
But what kind of deal
They
they did with Under Armour? They did some kind of deal with
I,
Under
I
Armour.
think they did it for the combine. They coming back for the combine next year.
Okay.
Like they had that no bullshit that they've been wearing for the past 2-3 years.
Oh, talking about the Tom Brady mess, yeah.
Yeah. I think they're gonna be wearing. I think they're gonna be wearing.
Hold up, go. But no bull. You want to sponsor Channel 6? We got no problem with that now.
I
We ain't got no problem with that. They give us the bread now. I ain't gonna.
I guess. Yeah. Shout out to No Bull.
Whoever's willing to sponsor. Bring it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a Nike man myself.
So am I.
I'd rather get a call from Mr. Jordan.
I agree. I agree.
I'd rather get a call from Mr. Edwards.
Yeah, I do, Mr. Evans. Mr. Evans.
That's what's up.
I don't know about that No Bull though. I don't know that shit kind of.
It is horrible now.
That's some. Ooh, boy.
But
Mike. What's up?
Oh, go and handle your business. I'll ask you when you get back. On. Do your thing. But Marcus, you need to go see F1 if you ain't already seen.
I'm probably gonna watch it at work tomorrow.
Hey, that movie straight.
I gotta go to the port I gotta go to both the ports tomorrow. I gotta go to the one in Savannah and Brunswick. So I'm gonna be sitting in a truck for a couple hours,
Mm.
getting waiting for trucks to get loaded. So that's
All
probably
right.
what I'm gonna be doing while I'm sitting in the truck.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You need to watch. Need to watch it. You can tell Lewis Hamilton was the executive producer because it's accurate as hell. It's accurate as hell. I like the movie. I know a lot of people don't watch F1 driving. You know what I'm saying, especially here in the States. But I would suggest a lot of people go watch it. Just for watch a good movie, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. And
It's
our
over.
boy,
It's over 2 hours, ain't it?
yeah, about two and a half.
Mm.
About two and a half. But
Yeah,
it's good.
and
Good.
I had because Van Lathan did his podcast on that movie.
Hmm.
Which one? the Ringer verse, because he got like 3-4 podcasts.
Hmm.
But he did it on F1 because he reviewed F1. So I can't watch that podcast till I done seen the movie because it would have spoiled it.
Right, right,
So
right, right, right. But
I had
yeah,
yeah.
your boy did a good job, Franklin. Well, buddy, play Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he did a good job in it too. And then I didn't know this. I ain't bought the game yet. I'm probably gonna get it tomorrow. Get the F1 game tomorrow. But they put them characters in the game.
Somebody
They
one
put that.
Brad Pitt play and old boy play.
Yeah. They put the whole team in the game.
So
Mm.
EA made the F1 game, right?
Yeah, EA makes. Hmm. Yeah, game. The movie good. You know the movie is good. Renee was like, Renee ain't never watched no F1 racing. You know what I'm saying? She done seen me watch it. Cause
Yeah.
my big brother one got me into watching it. You know what I'm saying? But it's very entertaining. It's more entertaining to me than NASCAR. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is what I always said. I want to go to a F1 race if they do a city race in Atlanta. I don't want to go to a track race. I want to
Mm,
go to a city race.
mm, mm.
But the thing about but Atlanta's so spread out
Yeah.
that's why I'm wondering if they would ever do one there. Because
Well, I don't
because
know.
they done already done a track race in Atlanta, but I don't know if they would ever
Mm,
do a city race in
I
Atlanta.
don't
But it's
know. I mean, well, Miami ain't as spread out as Atlanta though.
yeah. That's why they done it plenty times in Miami.
Yeah. That's what like right now, the best team right now is got the name that's that quick. It's everybody
I
think
don't
it's
really keep
Red
up with Lewis
Bull.
Hamilton. I don't really keep up with Lewis Hamilton. That's the only
He doing bad this year,
I keep up
man.
with.
Ever since
That's
he
the only
ever
person I keep up with.
yeah, ever since he made it. It was a good transfer for him to go to Ferrari, but
Hmm.
I don't know what happened to the car this year. Ferrari ain't got the car. But put it like this: Mercedes doing better than Ferrari right now. And
Somewhere in
then,
this closet, I got a Ferrari shirt, like the T-shirt, the
mhm,
racing T-shirt. When he joined, I bought it. That's the only two racing things I own. I got a Ferrari
I,
T-shirt, and I got the Jordan Bubba Wallace racing. I got
mhm.
the Bubba Wallace Jordan shirt. That's the only two racing things
the
I
the
own.
only the only stuff I got the everybody know Red Bull. Red Bull the last few years been the best team. I got the Red Bull jacket and I got a Red Bull shirt and And right now, is it Ashton Martin? No, Ashton Martin ain't got the best team. It's McLaren. McLaren got the best team right now, and they got two young kids. They the ones that keep winning all the races right now.
Hmm.
So like they when I say they dominant, they've been dominant. Like the races ain't even been either one of them gonna win or the other one gonna win. One or two gonna win. They've been dominant like that all year. So, but Lewis Hamilton, I think the best finish he had so far that I seen this year, he got a sixth place
Yeah.
because for some reason Ferrari was having too many problems. You know what I'm saying? And the only be honest with you though, only reason Lewis Hamilton racing, we'll have to bring my big bro on for this. The only reason he racing, he trying to break that record of world championships.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he's still racing because he 40 something. You can tell he ain't got to no more.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he want to break that record.
Yeah.
He like
Like,
John. He
like I
like
say, he's
John
the only
Cena.
person. He the only one I keep up with
Now
on there.
I will say that I will say this. Everybody hate Red Bull because they were winning so much last year and a half, couple years. Cause they had the best car. Everybody was tired of them. But I mean, shoot, if you got a good team together and they put a good car together, shoot. I mean, all you can do is make it do what it do. Shoot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
mhm.
All right, mate. Give me, especially since com- since y'all drafted so high and it's so much expectations with y'all going into next season. Give me your grade on how y'all done fared so far
Draft
this
wise,
postseason between the draft and free agency. Give me your front office grade, especially since this is Pop's first run, well, second run because he's done been in the front office before. This is his run back in the front office again. How you give me your grade so far?
excuse me. Draft, I give him an A. Now, as far as that guy that we signed from Boston, I don't know his name.
I know what you're talking about.
Um, I guess it depends. I mean, if it's a main position of need, I mean, then I just say just to be open minded about it. Um, I have to look at some highlights, but if I just go off the top of my head,
Yeah.
I
Just
just
show
say
your opinion. Yeah.
I just say a B minus.
Okay.
How would I say? Draft A, and then that one signee from Boston, I just say a B minus.
Sound good. That sound about right.
That's what
I
I
ain't
go
even
with.
gonna I ain't even gonna ask you about the about the Lakers. I'm just gonna ask you about the Sixers, Miles.
All right,
I
thank
got I posted something about the I'm gonna read what I tweeted about the Lakers about an hour ago. And what I tweeted. I don't know, you might have done seen it already. Let me see. Rob Palinka's moving like a nigga who done put in his 2 weeks notice and can start coming to work any day now.
you. That's possible. I mean, you get new ownership. He might not want Rob Palinka enough. You know what I'm saying? He might want. Hey, I'm gonna keep throwing this man's name out there. What's his name? Used to be GM of the Golden State Warriors. This man is a free agent.
Bob
My
Myers,
5 miles. Look here.
Hey,
I'm not saying.
you know what?
I,
Because they got Magic. Because Magic is already back in the front office with the Lakers. Bob
mm-hmm.
Myers. So Magic can bring Bob Myers in. Bob Myers working with Magic with the Redskins.
Look at.
I mean,
But I'm gonna throw. You told me to watch for the Sixers. And Daryl Morey have a bad year this year. And I mean, they be like they was last year. Daryl Morey getting fired. And Josh Harris, I'm just telling you right now, Josh Harris won. Hey, remember, he he owns the Commanders. Who been working with the Commanders? Magic Johnson and Bob Myers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he had a conversation with Bob Myers about, hey, would you want to come to Philly? Would you want to run the front office in Philly? And I know it's done been said. Because you can tell Bob Myers getting tired of Stephen A on TV too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He be checking him. He be checking him like for real. He don't be going for it. He be checking him like how what's my man name from Fox News? They used to be on there.
I forgot that joker name. I know you're talking about.
He be checking.
Tucker, talking about Tucker Carlson?
No, the one that used to be on ESPN.
I know who you're talking about. Stephen A. was on the show.
Yeah. Stephen A. and Tucker Carlson is friends, so he don't check Stephen A.
Oh.
It's gonna come to him in a minute. But anyway, yeah.
Hold on,
Bob Myers be checking Stephen A. But he don't be going for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he don't be going for it. Because see, this the thing. Bob Myers don't need that job. He can walk away from it any day. So he can't.
Right.
He can't scare Bob Myers like he did Max Keller and all them other people.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, fellas. I'm ready.
Go ahead, man.
I know.
But you want me to get a grade on the Sixers?
Yeah.
But like, I'm be honest. I feel like I give them because they signed Eric Gordon back tonight. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give them a B plus. I'm gonna give them a B plus. I like what they did in the draft because they needed some athleticism. And then to me, you got your big man that can score. And because you don't know how many games Joel Embiid gonna give you. I mean, he the key to the whole thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I felt like that was a good move getting the big man that can score because build this team around Tyrese Maxey.
That's what they better do.
Saying? That's your best bet. You know, they got somebody from the Nets last night. Everybody saying that was a good pickup. So they got younger, they got athletic.
Oh, you talking about Cam? What's his name? Cam?
Jordan?
Nah. Cam Johnson with the Denver.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, they got some backup dude. I ain't never heard of him before. But he averaged like 10 points a game for the Nets. So I mean that's good for a bench player. So. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be the key to the whole Sixers season that shit. PG8. He need to come back and ball. Like I
ain't gonna move.
Nah, they ain't moving. I'm gonna say ain't nobody trading for that money, man. You know what I'm saying? If it do be one team that might try to do it, could be the Pacers. But then the Sixers is probably gonna try to ask for the house. So Pacers ain't gonna do that move. You know, so
yeah, they is gonna need a shooting guard / small forward to hold them over till Hadley get back.
But
damn, you don't think Dame Lillard might not go there? Well, hell, he gonna be out anyway, so it don't matter. Fuck it, never mind. Shit.
Nah,
he gonna be out.
I saw the night Dame Dame Lillard talking about coming back after the All-Star break or something. He
Oh
trying to
shit,
come back after the All-Star break.
man, he might well
So
chill out. Oh hell, he getting paid to sit home. Shit,
that's what I'm saying. Hell, he working
really,
out at the
honestly,
night. He working out at the Nike headquarters. That's where he working
to my
out at. He
Oregon,
going back to
he was in
yeah. He
Oregon.
going back to yeah. He going back to Portland. hmm But the Sixers, like I said, like I told you earlier, I feel like I don't know if Mike feels the same way. As far as the Eastern Conference, to me, the top teams right now is the Hawks and the Magic. Right now, if you put the Eastern Conference, like everybody gonna say the Knicks. We already done seen what the Knicks is, man. Knicks gonna make second round of the conference final, then they gonna choke. Cause I know y'all done seen it. If I done seen it, you seen who they probably gonna hire is
Mm-mm.
Mike Brown. Pretty much
Yeah,
said what I read tonight. It said all they waiting on is James Dolan to get the go ahead. Pretty much. So Mike Brown's gonna do good for a little while. Y'all, we done seen this story before. And I like Mike Brown. He gonna do good for a little while. Then when they get crunch time, Mike Brown gonna choke. I mean, call it spade a spade. I know they got Jordan Clarkson last night. They got an old boy from the Sixers that was for France or whatever, but
Batum.
nah, they got I forgot his name. He played for France in this past Olympics. He young. He probably about 28, 28. I can't think of his name. I can't say his name. But he was a good scorer. He was probably one of the good players on the Sixers this past year. He a power forward. They signed him, but I mean, I just don't feel like the Knicks. And they done told Mike Brown he really can't hire his own staff. Because they said Rick Brunson coming back. That's what Marcus
yeah.
said. Rick Brunson coming back. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So nah, I ain't buying the Knicks, man. And I like them players because they went
So
to
basically, they
Villanova or
doing him
whatnot.
how like the Lakers told Tyronn Lue, like
No,
yeah,
no, like the Lakers did. What was his name? Who was it? Coach
didn't they
was in
tell
the
Tyronn
bubble.
Lue he couldn't hire his own staff?
Yeah. And that's why Tyronn Lue
Yeah,
told him no.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I can't think of the Joker name that coach was in the bubble. Damn, what was the title? Lord have mercy. I forgot his name. He used to coach the Pacers. Can't think
Hold
of
on.
that Joker
Say
name.
that again.
He used to coach the Pacers. He got us a championship in the bubble. I can't think of his name.
And he coached the Suns too.
Yeah, he coached Suns. I just can't think of that. But anyway, cause see, the Lakers really did. If you go back to then, they really didn't want to hire him. They wanted to hire Jason Kidd,
yeah,
but they didn't want to get the backlash because Jason
yeah,
Kidd like to beat on women and all
yeah.
that
He a
stuff.
wild ass nigga.
Yeah, they didn't want to get that backlash. So, like I said, man, it's gonna be an interesting season, man. Like all these injuries, like some of those trades don't make no sense at all to be. Like Lonzo Ball to the Cavaliers don't make no sense to me. You
Why?
know,
Is he gonna be ready to
How
play?
come? How come it don't?
first of all, you know it's gonna end up being a problem in the locker room. Because Lonzo Ball, the main reason what happened, they said what happened last season in Chicago, he was upset because they weren't starting him. And so he gonna have to come off the bench behind Darius Garland. Come on now. You know that's gonna end up being a problem.
Mm.
That's gonna end up being a problem. I know it is. So I just like that trade there. If he gonna come in and be a team player, that'd be one thing. But I don't see that. Especially dude, he still ain't like he old. It's just about his knees wore out.
Yeah, from the raggedy
You know,
shoes.
right.
Them was
But
02.
but But Cleveland still gonna be there. But can they get over the hump? I ain't no believer. You know what I'm saying? I
But
feel
we'll
like
see. The landscape gonna be different this time around because uh the Pacers ain't gonna be what they was. The Celtics ain't gonna be what they was.
hmm but I'm gonna hit you with something though. Not this past season, not this season just in it, but season before. Orlando gave Cleveland the same Cleveland team. It basically was the same team. Gave them one for their money. Took them 7 games in the playoffs. So they're gonna have a tough time with Orlando. For some reason, Cleveland always got a tough time with Orlando. And then
Yeah.
when I was looking at Orlando roster, like they got a bench, they got athleticism, and now they got shooting. Like that's what they was missing was the
Desmond
shooting part.
Bain, yep.
Yeah, they got Tyrus Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now you know went and got the shooting, and you got the depth. They already played good defense, so
They
that's why
still got Wagner, right? They didn't trade him or nothing, right?
who that?
Wagner, Franz Wagner.
Oh, he ain't going nowhere, bro.
Nah, he ain't. Which one now? Cause they got both of
They both brothers, right?
them. Yeah, they got both of them.
But one
Now
of them
one
is
of them.
one of them is a better shooter than the other, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
the one who ain't going nowhere, boy. That shooter,
yeah. I don't think, to be
mm,
honest, from what I
cornerstone,
read,
cornerstone, man.
yeah, from what I read, I don't think neither one of them going nowhere.
They
You
probably won't, cause
know,
they probably gonna treat that just like they do Giannis and
but you want to know what's different with his brother? His brother actually get out there and play, and actually do something. I'm gonna keep it real, keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? He was a vital, he was a good role player for him. You know, so but yeah, Orlando and Atlanta for me. And I told Deja this last night. I told Deja, I said your Uncle Marcus probably kill me right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Atlanta. I say it's on paper, but Atlanta look good. Atlanta, what they done did, they done gave Chris Snyder the team he had in Utah, but more athleticism. That's basically what they done did. And I ain't gonna lie, I like what they did. Cause they had the kid, they had who y'all signed last night, Nikhil Alexander or whatever.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, okay.
And Trey
They had
Young recruited him himself personally, which,
true.
which tells me which tells me that this is a sign that Trey is trying to stay.
They said I know I saw something today. They said pretty much Trey. See, I listen to Mark Spears. Ain't too many analysts I listen to, but I listen to Mark Spears.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
ain't no Laker dick gobbler like the rest of them niggas on ESPN.
Yeah, yeah. Mark Spears said Trey looking to sign that extension, and the Hawks said they really to get with it. See, now you got the GM in there that actually doing the job. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
all Trey been asking for is help.
Yep.
That's all he been asking for is help,
And
help,
so
competent
now
help.
and see, I see why they fired Landry Fields. See, I gotta do my history on the Hawks, but like I ain't
Hmm.
know Landry Fields wriggled himself into the front office because he friends with the owner's son or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know that. I was like,
Hmm.
man.
Yeah,
So, so that's why
yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm
It's,
surprised
it's,
Kyle
it's, it's
Korver
one
ain't
more.
got
It's one
fired.
more. It's one more nigga need to get cut loose in that front office too.
Which one? You talking about
Number
Craighead?
33. Number 33 need to get cut loose.
Oh, Mr. Duke himself, huh?
Mr. Tamil, Mr. Duke
yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Hey,
But
tell him, tell
uh,
him, tell him, tell him Eric Benet finna come up to that press box.
stranger in my house.
Oh man.
But for draft wise, okay, between draft and the free agency, they really pissed me off with that Porzingis signing. They pissed me off with that. Now they made up for it in the next couple of days with the moves they made, but they pissed me off at that same. I'm hope what I'm hoping happens in the season is I hope he does what Rondo did. I'm hoping he forces a trade to the team he really wants to go to. I don't see him sticking around the whole season. He gonna do what Rondo did. He gonna load manage, maybe play about 15, 20 games like Rondo did, and then right before All-Star break, he gonna go to maybe Philly or Brooklyn or the Clippers. Hell, baby, the Lakers. You never know. They need a center.
Mm-hmm.
But Atlanta ain't his final stop. That's what I see with him. But they got Asia Newell from UGA. I watched them play a little bit, and I'm kind of glad they got him because what I wanted them to do was to go back and get John Collins. Asia Newell and John Collins is pretty much the same player. So by getting Asia Newell, you just got basically John Collins but cheaper. And you didn't have to make no personnel move to go get him, and you ain't have to spend no money. Now, if it's me, I would take that. I would take Porzingis and try to trade him and get John Collins. I still want John Collins back because John Collins never asked to be traded. He never asked for no super max, no crazy amount of money, or nothing. He was from Orlando, Florida. He liked that he was close to home and all that type of stuff. He liked it being in Atlanta. So I hope we still circle back and get him. So that's one good thing with the draft. With that trade we did with the Pelicans for next year. That's gonna help us out because they got that okay, Derek Queen went to the Pelicans, right? With that 2026.
Yeah.
2026 unprotected. So they ended up getting so basically what's gonna happen is we could end up if they ain't expecting the Pelicans to do nothing, we can end up getting a lottery pick next year, a top 5 pick. And they already projecting AJ Ubanza out of BYU to be the number 1 pick. And they already saying the Pelicans gonna get him, which means we would get him.
Right.
If the Pelicans land them. So that means what'd you say?
That's the kid that committed on ESPN that day, right? On
Yeah.
first take, him and the daddy. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be good. And then if we don't get him, depending on how Elijah Arenas is recovered from his car crash, they say he going 2 or 3 next year.
I stay away from him.
I'll take him.
You take him?
I'll take him.
You want his aggravating daddy? Because you know his daddy gonna his daddy gonna be involved.
I'll take him. I'll deal with it. He'll be worth the headache.
Really?
So mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Then I say.
And we still making moves Still gotta see how stuff shake out. We got the trade. We made a move last night from Minnesota. So we'll see how it go. Now they saying we got the best chance according to MGM. Excuse me before I go back to that. Okay, we got Nikhil Alexander from Minnesota. Trae Young recruited him personally to Atlanta. So that's a sign that Trae Young is trying to stay because he got the player that he actually wanted to the team. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
And
I
he
don't know.
recruited Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he recruited him too.
Yeah. He got him he got him he ain't got a red velvet. He got him something close to a red velvet like he used to have.
Yeah.
Even though I wish we still had red velvet.
Yeah. They got rid of him and his career done went down the tubes.
Yeah, man.
Man, they got that man in Chicago struggling, man.
I miss him.
Yeah. And I blame Mike Brown for that.
Mm-hmm.
For
making that man career go down. He started making that man come off the bench. When he was in Sacramento. Who Marcus talking about? He made him come
Kevin
off
Hurt.
the damn bench.
Kevin Hurt, red velvet.
Yeah.
He played in Maryland.
I got you.
Then he got drafted to us.
First you got
then
the man in the rotation. Yep. The first year you got the man starting in Sacramento. Second year he going to a little shooting slump. You start making him come off the bench. Then you took him out the rotation altogether. You know what I'm saying? That killed a dude confidence right there. Doing that stuff. So I blame that one on him. And it might not have been Mike Brown. Might have been the front office. All I know. But
yeah, they wanted to keep him keep his numbers low so he couldn't ask for too much money when it was time for him to renegotiate. And to a certain extent, that was kind of what Atlanta was doing. To a certain extent, they ain't want him to get too crazy because they know he could ask for certain amount. Because Atlanta was kind of doing Kyle Korver like that at one point. He was getting too high, so they had to we gotta cut your minutes down, big dog. You lighten it up, but we gotta cut you down. We ain't trying to pay you. So same thing.
But now, I was gonna say before I had to get out of here. Of course, I know Mike saw it. That report about the BYU quarterback, he transferring out. But dog, did you see the results of that? Old girl was lying the whole time that he raped her. And then the only reason he leaving BYU because suspended him anyway 7 games because basically he admitted that I had sex with her. And
Morality issue.
Yeah. So at BYU you ain't supposed to do that. So that's basically why he transferring out. And he probably was the best quarterback in the Big 12, other than old boy at Arizona State. So now you got him in the portal, man. It's gonna be free reign. Whoever ain't got no quarterback.
That sucks.
And BYU just signed a 5-star quarterback. I think that was Monday.
Well,
so because of is so close to the college football season, and 9 times out of 10, enrollment for the school year done started. It's too late for him to get on to another team for this
Yeah.
season. So
Yep.
he got to wait till next year to play somewhere.
Probably. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's too late. It's too late.
It's too late.
Enrollment, and all that. Yeah, you actually got to enroll now to get it. To get on a waiting list to get in school for next year to make sure you get in for the fall, or else you might get deferred for the next year.
Because when I was watching Coach JB show, JB said, "Man, I don't know who was advising him. All he had to do was ask for the rape kit." He was like, "That's
Yeah,
what he should
yeah,
have did."
yeah, the DNA would have cleared them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
So
messed up.
that messed up. So he went ahead and admitted, "Yeah, I messed with her, but I ain't raping though." But man,
Yeah, you have to take a abstinence oath at
it's
that school.
Buddy said on there too. He said, "Ain't no brothers going to BYU." He said, "Ain't no brothers going to BYU."
Yeah, what about the basketball team? You ain't seen the basketball team?
Yeah, I see him. I see him. But you
The
know,
number one rated player in the country is going to BYU.
but I think that's because of NIL money.
Yeah,
They got a lot of money. BYU got a lot of money. But you know all them boys, I ain't no way in hell all them boys damn ain't doing nothing. Ain't no way in hell.
Mm-mm-mm. Before you get off, I don't know if
Mhm.
you seen it last night. They screwing up. They screwing up the booking. Okay,
Mhm.
the New Day lost their titles last night.
I did see that.
Oh, you did?
I didn't watch it, but I saw they lost the
Yeah,
belt.
yeah. What was the freaking point?
Yeah, dumb.
That,
I, I told you, man. Long as TKO and Dwayne Johnson got something to do with it, this gonna be hot shit, hot garbage. Until they put Triple H back in charge, like in charge, it's gonna be hot garbage. I'm gonna tell you now. They
yeah.
couldn't, man. That's what you're gonna get right
Uh,
there.
Vince Russo predicting Triple H probably gonna be fired by the end of the year.
Oh, I can see that.
That TKO and Dwayne Johnson gonna probably fire him, and he gonna go work for Vince McMahon company.
If he don't go to AEW,
Yep, that too.
shit.
And what you think about Darren Waller signing with the Dolphins?
All of a sudden he off that cocaine, huh? That's all
That's
of a
what.
sudden.
Where that could when this hit?
I mean, remember he was
Okay.
an addict. That's why they remember that he was an addict.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah, man. Before he even got in the league, he was an addict, man. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
so while he was with
Because I thought the reason he left the
hmm,
Giants was about some mental health shit.
while he was
Man,
with
that
While he was with Casey, so that was part of the reason why she left him.
that probably why he probably don't
Oh,
relapse.
so he was on that white girl when he was with the white girl, huh?
Yeah,
I,
he probably don't relapse.
Probably
But
was
now,
sniffing it off the butt cheeks. I don't blame
yeah.
him either. I do something.
but yeah, he yeah, he used to be sniffing that. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
hmm
Well, well,
So so then he probably got to New York City and the limelight was too big, and so then she divorced him. He probably starts going back sniffing that stuff. And hey, now you going down to the one place you don't need to go to Miami,
mm.
man. Yeah.
Cause I figured because him and James Harrison been doing nightcap,
Oh, that's who's been on there.
and Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like a spinoff or something. Supposed to be like they show or something. But and the way he been talking is like he been saying he been training up like this nigga must be for the play or something. And I be doggone, it came down today that he signed with a team. I like, yeah, that's what. So this is what he been training for. He been working out for a team to get on the doggone team.
Oh yeah, before I go, Pittsburgh ain't no better. Like I told Ozzy yesterday, Pittsburgh to me, you got old. You got old.
Yeah, and it sound like TJ Watt to try to dip too.
Yeah, they don't want to
I,
pay him. They don't
mhm.
want to pay him. They don't want to pay him. Dog.
Cause he busted.
Okay. Okay, think about this. Listen to their cornerback room. Okay, you got Darius Slay finna be 35.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jalen Ramsey. I know he got to be about 33, something like that. I know it's
Yeah.
close. Okay, now you got rid of Mika Fitzpatrick. That was dumb too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Darius Slay held up last year, but when he was with the Eagles, I ain't just my white classmate, but he used to have to come out the game. He'd be having little knick-knack ankle injuries
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
So you add another year to the body. How you know? And then see, last year we was able to cover up stuff. Pittsburgh gonna be able to cover up some of that stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You probably gonna have to put him on a slide receiver or something.
Nah, they say your boy gonna play the slot. What's the corner they got? The other corner they got, the young guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he gonna play the slot. So Slay ain't played no slot before. He probably ain't, you know how those NFL veterans do, man. I ain't gonna play no slot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't see they
Picture
trying to
Darius
go
Slay
all.
lining up against Travis Hunter.
Oh, Darren's gonna get burned. He gonna get burned. Because hey, that's what happened when he went against Tyreek Hill. That one time when they were practicing against each other, Tyreek burnt him. You know what I'm saying? Look, you talking to a man got Slay jersey right there in the closet right now. But yeah, he probably gonna get burned. Like I said, they get look Travis Hunter and I ain't gonna lie, Trevor Lawrence gotta have big year. He got to. Like he got to show out.
Especially
Like
now. Especially now. He better.
we got to
Who is
show out.
backup? Who is
Backup.
backup?
Damn, it ain't Matt Jones. He in San Francisco. I don't know who the backup is now.
Mhm.
So, because
Look.
the only reason I was asking is, regardless of how bad it go, he ain't got to worry about getting benched this year. But he probably will have to worry about getting cut at the end of the season.
But see, they ain't gonna want to do. I'm gonna tell you why they ain't gonna want to do that. They ain't gonna want to do that. That's why they need him to ball out because I think it's next year. He can. That's when they. You see, I think it's next year they go to Orlando and play. I think it's next season because what they
Yeah,
finna
because they
do
got
to
to
the
do the
stadium.
renovations. They got to do the
Hmm
renovations.
And they ain't gonna want that. So that's why I say he need to ball out. Ball out. A lot of people down here said they should have drafted Shador. You know, they give him a wake up call. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Who's to
we'll see.
say? Who's to say he don't get traded there
Who say he
in
don't
the
get
next
cut?
couple months?
Hmm
That's what I'm saying. He could get traded to Jacksonville, or Cleveland can trade him, and Jacksonville can sign him.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Well, fellas, I got to get out of here. I will holler
All
at
right,
y'all. All right, bro.
appreciate it. And me and Mr. Harrison, we got some black ops operations to talk about. So we did a clean 90 minutes on this stream. We talked about NBA free agency. We talked about the upcoming EA college basketball and upcoming 2K college basketball game. We talked about some NFL news. We did some free agency and draft grades. Appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. We said the other night that was going to be our last show for the week. Now tonight, for real, this is our last show. We're going to be done to after the 4th, but this was a crazy past 2 days in NBA free agency, so we had to come on tonight and discuss it. Now, unless something come down tomorrow that LeBron James went to the Dallas Mavericks, then this is our last recording for the week because we got some things to do. We got some family to meet. We got some high risk maneuvers to accomplish through the week or whatever. But
And we got
we
our
appreciate
tag
everybody
team,
that logged in to
and
the
we got our
stream.
tag team title to defend as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Steiner Brothers, Lucas Steen, Super Brawl 91. We appreciate everybody who watched the stream. Mike, don't log off. Stay on. I'm just going to end the stream, but don't log off. Appreciate everybody logged on to the stream. We'll see y'all later.
All right.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen.